Hello everyone, and welcome to my 10th Blender for Beginners tutorial. In this tutorial, we're pretty much just going to go ahead and finish everything on our solar system videos. We're going to learn how to animate it, and also going to show you guys some other pretty cool things. Most of it's going to be camera movement, but I'm going to show you guys how to, like, if you wanted to rotate your planets and stuff like that, I'm going to show you guys how to do that as well. So, if we could start by having you guys open up your Blender, and I left off, open up your solar system files. I left off right here with the last tutorial. So, I just want to remind you guys to get everything on the same layer. So if everything's not on the same layer, or if you have split things, you'll look down here and you'll see this will have like a little dot in it. If you have two of these with little dots in it, select one of the ones that has dots in it, press A to select all, then press Control M, just M, I'm sorry. Just press M and then select which layer you want it to move to so that everything can be together. Alright, now if you'll remember last time we added a camera, I'm going to go ahead and delete that camera. So, what we need to do now to start our animation, we have all of our lighting, all of our planets built, and all that great stuff. We need to come up here where you see SR2 model. Left click on that up down arrow, then select animation, and you'll get this little screen right here. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and make this smaller over here. This is going to be a pretty simple animation that we're doing. Okay, what I want to do now is right click right here, split area, and split it right about in the middle. Okay, you can take it out of wireframe mode if you like. I prefer it out of wireframe mode. So make that area a little bigger. Now pretty much all this is going to be is camera movement, like I said, and it's going to be a point-to-point basis. So there are many different ways that you can animate in Blender. This is just one of the most simple ways. So what we're going to do now is space, add, camera, and get your own start point. Just move your camera around, find somewhere that you want to start at. Like in my previous my actual video, I started over Pluto. So that's what I'm going to do again, since it's the furthest away. So if you go to your top one and you press 0, you'll go inside the camera. Okay, now you want to rotate it, or you could leave it. Mine keeps popping up sideways. I have no idea why. But if it's sideways, you can rotate it and make it straight again. Now the way this is going to work is you're going to do all your movement down here on the bottom. So you can be in your camera view and you can actually see where your camera is going. So I'm going to take my camera, grab it on the bottom screen, move it right over here above Pluto. Now I'm going to press the R key to rotate it around to the planets back there. Now I'm going to go into front view, grab it and bring it down and back. Now I'm going to go to side view, grab it, bring it over. Alright. Now we have, we're pretty much right there focused in on Pluto. Excuse me. One, grab up. Alright. So, you have your little timeline down here. Excuse me. It says 0, 0. That's where your little green line should be. So you're gonna see how to do this. Nope. Give me 1 second. See if I can't remember how. Oops, I messed something up. Oh, I. Okay, this is where I want to start mine. Once you guys find your start point, you want to press I, and it'll bring up this little menu. Insert key, loc. Now that means at this particular time, at 0.0 seconds, you want your camera to be at that location. So, we inserted our loc, and you see it over here as well. Now, I'm going to go ahead and scroll in on this and make it a little smaller, I guess. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to say 2 seconds later. I'm going to put my little green arrow right there at the 2. I'm going to go to top view, GRZ. Oops. Okay, I'm actually going to move the camera on the top one this time. I'm going to press, this is a little technique I use this for a lot of my stuff in my video. Press grab, rotate, and Z because you want to rotate it on the Z axis. And if you just move your mouse, you'll notice the camera moves. So, I'm going to put it over there, R, Z, without pressing the G first, and aim it a little more at the Pluto. Now we're going to press, select that, GRZ, to rotate it again. Now I'm pretty satisfied with that. It's right on the side of the planet. I'm going to grab it, bring it down a little bit. Now I'm going to come back up here to the top, R, X, and I'm going to rotate it up. Alright, so I'm pretty happy with that. So the way this works is you've selected 2 before you did all of your movement. Now what you want to do is press I again, and now you need to tell Blender that in 2 seconds you want the camera's location and rotation to change to that view right there. So you're going to I for insert, and you're going to insert a loc rot, which would be loc in rotation. So now once you've inserted those 2 things, come down here to this double rewind and click it, and it'll take you back to the front. Okay, that didn't work quite like I wanted it to, so we're going to go to 7, rotate this back towards Pluto, 1, rotate it back down, and you're going to insert the I loc rot because you want it to be at that location and rotation. So now that you're at the front, back at 0, you're going to press P, the play button right here, and that's what's going to happen in the first 2 seconds of your video. So you see, this is a pretty simple concept of animation. So I'm going to speed this up now for time's sakes. So what we're going to do now is stop it, or I'm going to pause, and in 1 second I'm going to put it on the 3 now. I want to move it from here, GRZ, and spin it around, RZ, and I'm going to face it more towards my Saturn, RY, oops, RX, and face it up a little bit. And I want to drop down, I want it to drop down here, RZ, up. Alright, now I want to insert loc rot, and I'm going to go back and watch